Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Brenda Caesar Conte. The other day, last week, I did a video about how to lose weight and maintain it. Because the problem, like I said, is not about losing weight, it's about maintaining it. Before we start the journey together, I want to introduce substitute foods. Food that you can eat on a daily basis, but then you have to know the ones that have little or no fats and the ones that are very nutritious. Okay, for instance, let us take sugar. Sugar, oh my god, it is sweet, but it is very harmful to us. Okay, and so we normally, most of us, we take the white sugar. White sugar, don't, please, I am begging you. A substitute for white sugar could be brown sugar. It is better, but we have better substitutes. Okay, a lot of people can take honey. You understand? We have, for instance, I do sell the Forever honey. The honey you have in Africa, superb. It is natural, because a lot of people don't know that we have honey substitutes. We all know that honey is made from bees. But no, we have some honey that comes from rice or other plants. They are not as nutritious as the one that comes from the natural source, which is the one that comes from the bees. So when you have those ones, it is better than white sugar. A lot of people think that sweetener is okay. One thing we are going to learn during this course is that the more processed your food, the worse it is. Okay, it is not good. For instance, you have Diet Coke, they will say no sugar. Now they have taken the sugar away, but why is it sweet? They have put something else in it. They have processed it more, and it can be more dangerous. That is one thing we have to be aware of. Coming back to sugar, so I studied and I learned, and guess what? Bingo, because I like my sugar in my tea. Some people, they have developed the habit of no sugar. I like a bit of sugar in my tea, okay? And also in this world, for instance, if I'm baking, you want to tell me I will bake no sugar? No, how would the cake be sweet? So we have a better substitute to honey. This one is called the organic coconut sugar. This is the one I've been using. And let me tell you, you have to know and watch your body. Some people don't listen to their body. The body talks. Because with me, if I consume a lot of white sugar, my body will start itching. I'll know straight away that the sugar level is increasing. But since I met this one, bingo, it is called organic coconut sugar. When you look at the back, the nutritional value is always at the back. And it says here, fat 0.3 grams per 100 grams, of which saturates 0.2 grams. When you look at the white sugar, then you will know that that thing is a killer. So this is like almost natural. It comes from coconuts. You understand? And it is organic. That is a plus. So this tastes exactly like sugar. I do bake with it. I put it inside my tea. And oh, no more itching, no increase in sugar level. So if you want it, please contact Brenda. I will get it for you, or I will show you where to buy it. This is it. Bingo! Coconut sugar. You can bake with it. You can put it organic alternative to cane sugar. Do you know? Okay, because cane sugar, the original one, is even better than the white one, because the white one has been processed from the cane sugar to white sugar. So this one is the direct alternative to cane sugar. Okay? Now, oil. Vegetable oil. Groundnut oil. Please, don't go there. with me, a better alternative is sunflower oil. A yet still a better alternative is olive oil. I use olive oil all the time. Okay. Now, what I normally do, if you want to fry like pancake, you want to do pot roast, you want to do fish and grill things, okay, vegetables and all, we tend to just turn, and in most cases, we will put more oil than is necessary. So what I do, I have something called spray. Because it is a spray, it goes pew pew, a little bit at a time. Just dab it in the tray, inside the pot. So this one I have is olive oil. So I use it even when I want to do my omelets. You will find out that you will not put excessive oil in there. So this is it, okay? I have another one here, okay? So this is the one I use, okay? You can have sunflower oil, but this is better with regards to, because when you look at the back, you can look at the back context, it says carbohydrates, 0 grams. 0 grams, yes. Look at the back. You have to learn how to look at the back of your products that you are consuming, because it is about being healthy. It is about being healthy, okay? Not only about losing the weight. You have to feel great. You want to live longer. Do your best, okay? Now, rice. Rice has always been a killer for me, because in Sierra Leone, where I come from, and most African countries, it is our staple food, and I like it. So how would you tell me not to eat rice? However, I have learned not to eat rice on a daily basis. I can be without rice for a week or so, but not more than 2 weeks. I have to eat my rice. So what do? We have alternative. Like I said, the more processed, the more dangerous it is. The white rice has been processed a lot. In my country, we have a rice that we call the Wala rice, or you can say the brown rice. Like I said, that is the less processed rice. It is more nutritious. So here I buy it from we call it rough rice, okay? So I get it from, but I don't eat it all the time, okay? But let me show you the example of what I'm talking about. For those in Africa, we are quite familiar, but some people don't like it. I don't mind it, especially when I eat it with cassava leaves and things like this. That's it. I should not advertise for this shop, but I hope you, let me turn it around. So that's it, it's brown rice. So this is what we call rough rice. We call it Wala rice or things like that. I can soak it sometimes to make akara with it. Very nutritious. You see, it is brown, okay? Now, this is a better alternative. Some people can't stand it. I don't mind it. If you can't stand it, you can look at the brown rice that they sell here. It is better than the white rice. Much better than the white rice. So this is nutritious about the food intake. However, when it comes to juice, I make my juice myself, okay? And then also fruits. There are certain foods that are sugar, a lot of sugar, like grapes. You can have it in small quantity, but citrus fruits are better than those ones, okay? And then with me, I love vegetables. They are so healthy. My favorite one is spinach. The reason why spinach is so healthy is because it reminds me of potato leaves that have no fertilizer on it. Because back home, we used to plant our potato leaves. When you have a potato leaf with no potato leaf, by the way, is the leaves of potato, okay? Sweet potato, we eat it, and it's very nutritious because it is rich in iron, okay? However, when they put fertilizer there, it is not nice. So when you have the homegrown one or the one without fertilizer, you will notice that when you cook, I put it at the end, just like you do with spinach. It just melts. And you just take it out when it's so green. Because the longer you cook the leaves, the more you are killing the vitamins, the nutrients, the iron. And we need it, especially with what is going on. We need to be very healthy. So things like spinach, it is good because you can fry it. It's like we cook our stew, and you just put the spinach on top and it will just melt away. Sometimes it is just the steam that will cook it. You don't want to overcook it, because the longer you are cooking it, you are killing all the iron and the nutritional value in the leaves. Okay, we have other leaves like green leaves. You can go to the supermarket and buy those leaves. You can try them. You have the fry soup, you have the stew, and you can put them at the end. They're very high in nutrition. And things like vitamins, you have your vitamins there and things like that. So with me, now losing weight, when you want the weight to shed and to maintain it, you have to learn this rice. It's not good though, brown or white, but brown is better. But don't eat it a lot, and you will train your stomach. You understand? Because sometimes we eat this rice a lot. Don't follow some people who are like this and they will just be eating. Some people, the genes are like this, but though you see them like this, does not mean they are healthy. That is why you will see somebody size 0 and will have high cholesterol, which might give that person heart attack. That is for another day. I'll dwell into that another day. So basically, I did reduce the quantity of my rice. How did I do it? I started measuring rice, the spoons. I started measuring from 6-spoon rice to 4-spoon to 3 tablespoons of rice. Okay, what did I do? So how did I do it? At first I would eat a lot of rice, but then when I started reducing it, I started mixing it. First of all, I will cook something like stew, and luckily for me, I love my vegetables. Some people struggle, especially Africans. We are not used. Some Africans say vegetables are for goats. They are not for them. Things like lettuce, they don't. Lettuce I will come to it, because some people diet with it and they start putting things like salad cream, mayonnaise. You just spoil it. You have to learn to make your own mayonnaise and salad cream. Make it yourself, healthy one. That one I will do for you one day, so that you will see, and then you will know how to do it. Okay, so now I'm just going to round up. I don't want it to be long. This lettuce, I will do it on another day. So now make sure you start reducing the quantity, especially Africans. Don't eat too much rice. It is not good. And then you substitute it. You put you complement it, I should say, with these vegetables. So I will and courgettes, green vegetables. They are good. We have courgettes. Like I said, you can put spinach. You can just boil it, or you just steam it. You can put a bit of onion to make it, to add a bit of flavor on it. You understand? So that's what I do. And courgette, people say it's tasteless. And mushrooms, I mix it with mushrooms, mix it with sweet. You just mix it, put a bit of spice there. You understand? Vegetable stock there, and it will be tasty. And then you can fry it if you want. I use this so that the oil will not be too much. So I'm going to end here, because the next time I'm going to demonstrate it for you, because seeing is believing. Okay, especially with regards to the vegetables, how I steam them. So I will demonstrate for you. But now at least we can start by coconut or honey. And make sure you look for the honey, the natural one by the bees. Don't buy the ones that are from rice and those rubbish ones. You can tell they will just sleep during winter when it's cold. They are not natural ones. Okay, I know that is a shocker. So you can start by doing that. And the next time I come, boom, I will show you how you start to cook them, how you start to pot roast instead of deep frying and things like that. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I forgot. Don't forget to subscribe. People, why would you watch and you don't subscribe? We want to come live. If this thing was live, you'll be asking me questions. I will be answering right there. So we want to come live. So please, please, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And also, you have to press the notification, because we will soon get there. And like Don't just look and don't like. How do you expect us to get there? You understand? And share, share, share. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Soon we'll all start shedding those excess weights that we don't want and we don't need, so that we'll be healthy. We'll live till we are 150 and we'll say we want to go. And we'll be healthy, okay? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Goodbye.